this morning, latest on the influx of migrants in Massachusetts.
Yeah, the governor announced over the weekend she plans to turn a former state prison in Norfolk into an emergency shelter, but many of the migrants taking up residence are families with school-age children.
Erica Ritchie live right now with how this is affecting dozens of school districts, including some in our area. Erica.
Well, Patrick and Kate, good morning to you. You know, for several months, we've been reporting on a hotel in Taunton that has really absorbed a lot of the migrants as they have come to our area in the Bay State there. When they started showing up last April, that hotel was turned into an emergency shelter. Now the city is suing the hotel for being over capacity. But in that hotel, among those migrants are about 60 school-age children who are now in school in the city of Taunton. It was one of 74 school districts in Massachusetts that had to absorb about 2,000 migrant students this school year. Those districts left scrambling to accommodate and serve such a large influx of kids, many of whom don't speak English. In Peabody, for example, on the North Shore, they've received 80 students since the start of the school year, forcing them to add a kindergarten class, an additional classroom teacher, English language learner teacher, paraprofessional, and counselor. The superintendent of that district spoke exclusively to our sister station in Boston, WBZ.
We didn't decide who comes to our schools and who lives in our community, but they're here, and we have a responsibility to make a response. You know,
by law, you don't have a choice.
By law, we don't have a choice.
And that law that binds them, guys, is known as the right to shelter law. Massachusetts is the only state in the nation with that law, so it was only right that WBZ sat down with the state education department to explore this a little bit more. Coming up next half hour, we're going to hear from the secretary of that department. For now, reporting live, Erica Ritchie, 12 News.
This morning, we're talking about the impact the migrant crisis is having on Massachusetts resources.
This isn't really something new, but we now know that 74 school districts statewide are accommodating migrant students.
Erica Ritchie live with the very latest on how the state of Massachusetts is responding.
Well, guys, good morning. The Department of Elementary and Secondary Education really doubling down on its stance that all students deserve a high-quality education no matter of the circumstance. Playing that out practically, though, is proving to be a little bit challenging for those districts in Massachusetts that are having to absorb these migrant students. So about 2,000 migrant students are learning in Massachusetts classrooms this school year, including in Taunton, in our area. And districts like Peabody on Boston's North Shore have had to add classrooms, teachers, and professional supports to accommodate the influx. In all, 74 communities are bearing the brunt of the state's right to shelter law that keeps the migrant flow coming. The state's education secretary told our sister station in Boston, WBZ, it's giving those districts $105 per student per day, but he does admit that there are challenges.
Language barrier is definitely a challenge. The Department of Elementary and Secondary Ed very quickly stood up translation supports. Mental health is also a significant challenge where we're seeing really clear manifestations of the hardships that families experience coming here, situations where students are not familiar with the typical school routines, and that takes a lot of patience.
And coming up new next half hour, we're going to be taking a look at how many students Taunton is faced with serving from this migrant community amidst this crisis. And we'll also hear from one superintendent about what this looks like practically played out day to day in his schools. For now, reporting live with the story, I'm Erica Ritchie, 12 News.